Gail, since you are a historical scholar, as we have discussed, and we talked about that history repeats itself, unless it's sort of, put up in front, of a front that needs to be affronted. So the fact is we both know that by me acting a fool has nothing to do with anything that we, will ultimately benefit from. But the fact is that I know that there's too many people paying too much attention for the wrong reasons, and so they don't have to be righteous about what we intend to do. The fact is there is paternity in this prenatal nutrition thing, and I had to think through it myself as well. So whatever the hell it is, of me maybe breaking the windshield of my Mercedes SUV. And in the car accident where I got the femur, I was picking glass out of my head for 2 weeks. Somebody said, maybe you hit your head too hard. I did. But it doesn't change the fact that, I know as a Russian cryptologic linguist that the end game is really the one who can count the highest. That's really what I believe. And I have been counting for a long time. And so that's how you can count back. And counting back down to that null point or nil point, we came up with a nil point as a summation with myself and the MIT mathematician, but we were speaking in the vernacular of true mathematics, which was the language of actually the contrition that led us to the actual infinite point back to eternity in one simple equation. It was quite dramatic for both of us. We were like, holy shit, what has happened? The fact that you can prove that I or it is really both is a spectacular occurrence for us. But that's some serious math, girl. We really were losing our minds, I'm telling you, honestly. But that's the nice thing about being in this creative, let's sort of say bent to a certain extent, because it has had to be what it had to be in order to be what it is now, and that's a resolution. So you have to talk through it to get to it. For fuck's sake, you don't get to do it unless you start. And so we both know that that's the case. So, I'm really happy that you and Bree really, you both know that I'm not crazy. I'm just a little bit pissed off all the time and cantankerous, but whatever. I have a bit of a right to be, because the righteousness of this is real, and that has nothing to do with me. So, I have to follow my orders, and who's commanding me? I suppose it's the God that created all of us. I don't know the answer to that. All I know is that I've been commanded through what I know, because what would you do if you knew? You have to do it. And so that's just the final answer. I know what I have to do. So, Gail, will you now help me, since it seems as though I can say what I need to say, because I talked all through it, to get to it, that I really like to sign up, to keep it 100, because, the vernacular of sign language, it's not questionable at all when we know the answer to every question. Yes, we do. If we know the sign language, we can keep it 100, and the kids can speak to each other through their headsets. Mark Zuckerberg over there at Facebook did a good thing. My God. And then I heard the Pope's doing good things. My God. Then I heard that Melinda Gates was doing good things, and I thought, my God. And then I thought, well, Jeff Bezos has got some good people around here in Seattle, my God. Then I thought, there's some kids on the street that I talked to, and they told me some things I didn't like, because I was in a conference call with my people in India, and I said, my God. That's what bothered me, Bree and Gail. All I did was bring chicken wings across the goddamn street at 3 o'clock in the morning, trying to mind my own business, because I knew I'd have to throw them away. And I just asked why they were there. I said, why are you kids on the street? One of them said, is that food? Man, I haven't eaten in 10 days. I'm really hungry. I don't care what it is. I said, yeah. Why are you guys out here in front of Macy's? It's raining and cold. Oh no. He said that there was sort of everybody in the mission, I guess, or down in some shelter, was shitting and pissing from both ends, I guess. Everyone was sick, so they all had to go to the streets, and I don't know, they were there. Hadn't eaten in 10 days because they But where do you go to the bathroom downtown? I've tried myself. So I don't know what's going on out there. But we as a community have to stop this. Gail, you and I both know where this is going. We've talked about it. Now help me refine the message, so that I can calm down a little bit. I'm getting tired of this emotional shit. I'm fucking a tough guy. I hate this crying bullshit.